Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. First of all, I hope you can do a better job of designing an interactive fill tool for this model. I just gave it a half a try and didn't really go with it, but I'm going to try something I've been wanting to do. See the line between the two? Because I made them the same color, and that's why there's probably a line. Because if I did this, the line kind of disappears in a way, and that looks even uglier than before. So to draw this, if you want to take a screenshot of that right there, and you could probably make it a lot better than mine. I'm going to take a 20-inch ellipse and hit P. And then I'm going to take a Control D, and I'm going to take a 15-inch ellipse. And I'm going to select them both, and I'm going to hit L. Then I'm going to select this one again, and I'm going to Control D it, and then Shift select the other one and go R. So I kind of get that rounding effect. And now I can take away these two lines. You see, that gives me an inner and an outer, but I need a stopping point. So I'm going to take a basically a 3-point triangle, polygon. I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to put it like right there. Now I could play around with this and make it a little better looking, but for the video, I think it's fine. And then I'm going to hit the plus key, and I'm going to basically come down and maybe even rotate it a little bit. Now, there's a lot of lines I don't need. I don't need this line, this line, this line. I don't need any of these other lines. See, I just need basically a stopping and a starting point for my arrow. So that's all it takes. And I could put curves to that really easy and mimic it. But the main reason for the video is I'm going to try to, let me get rid of this one, try to eliminate that line somewhat. Now I can do it without having two sides, but that would, so I'm going to take the 3-point curve line, and I'm going to go from there to somewhere about in there, and then I'm going to give it a curve, and you can never make it work because it's a thing you just can't do. So, but then you get your shape tool, and you can move one side or the other at each time. And then you kind of want to zoom in here, and yeah, I don't really think it matters where you put this one. You know, just try to get it halfway down the middle, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time. And then do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of go from that point just somewhere in there. And see, you just can't make that turn with the 3-point curve line, but if you go to your shape tool, you can split that difference. And this one's going to kind of look funny because of the fact that I moved that arrow over. Let's see what it looks like on this side. It's fine. Now, I'm going to fill this in twice. And I'm going to just use that orange again. But I'm going to do it two different ways. I'm going to fill that in and move it over, fill that in and move it over, fill that in, move it over, fill that in. You can already see the line, correct? It's already there. You know, if we made the line black, that's what it would look like. But I'm going to try and see if this theory works. I don't think there's any way to, well, maybe there is too. Let me get the Smart Fill tool and do that one, nudge it out of the way, and cut my line out of the way. Nudge this back. I think I jiggled it. Nudge that back and take the Smart Fill tool. Yeah, there's still going to be a line. I was hoping there wouldn't be a line. But, you know, if we go here and No, there's going to be a line. I don't guess there's really any way. I was thinking the line is taking up the space, and that can be fixed. So maybe just scrap that idea. I was really hoping, I did it the other day on something and it looked like it worked. Maybe a different color. But see, this is the shape and it should get right to it. But you can still see a line. All right. But it's a neat shape regardless. It's a neat product. The only problem is I don't know how to really make it look good because this is going to be like a dart. So what I'm going to do first is hold down the control button and I'm going to add a little black to my gold. You know, maybe I don't even want to put any edges on it like that. Now on here, we're going to have to get the interactive fill tool and we got to do something. So maybe we'll put red in the tip of our, and see, you can change it quite a bit. Well, I'm too far out. You can change it quite a bit where that red is. And then to make it maybe just look the same, you know what? There's where I'm maybe going wrong. Maybe let's go from here to here. And let's try some black. That's too much. And see, I can move my handle and, well, it isn't going to work. I am a big fan of interactive fill tool. Well, let's just see what that looks like. Then get your attribute eyedropper and take a sample of that. And then go back to the interactive fill tool on this one and reverse it. I'm not doing a good job here. You know what? I don't like that at all. Let's go back to putting red. Let's just delete. You know what? Let me just back up here. Apologize. I really, you know what I wish is somebody would do this and show off their skill and send it to me. And if you do, I'll share it on another video. I'm trying to get away from that totally. So now I'm gonna just do what I did before. Interactive fill tool. That's pretty neat. Yeah. See, I thought I'd selected that one and I actually have the other one still selected. So I'm just going to do the same color. Attribute eyedropper. You know, and you could just do that and call it good. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see what it looks like with a black box on it. So I apologize. I really thought I could get rid of that line by doing the other thing. But it is still a cool kind of a graphic. And if we would have made these just solid colors, you know what? Let's do that. I don't like my videos being very long, but let's not even have a line. Let's do it before we put the line there. I'm trying to get the Smart Fill tool. And let's just see what it looks like now. So here, I'm going to make this one. I'm just going to hold down the control button and add some black just to make that tunnel kind of darker. You know what? Maybe you don't have to do anything. But let's try, since we got a solid color, and let's just get the interactive fill tool. And let's put a little bit of darkness just in the tip. I think I like it. And then just do the opposite on this side. See, this way you're not really dealing with that line. You're still going to get this line here, but that's a break, you know, in the ball or whatever it is. Anyway, I'm just playing around. Thought you know, that looks pretty good. I still think that looks pretty good right there. My first one, because I got a little light instead of the darkness. Anyway, I hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.